Greeting. This is Fragplus. In today's video we learn how to install a Call of Duty 4 server, along with Big Brother Bot 3 on a VPS using the Open Game panel as the manager interface. Let's get started. I am using MobX software to connect to my VPS. An alternative can be PuTTY. First of all, we will download the base Call of Duty 4 files on our VPS using the link provided in the description. This link contains all the necessary files to run a server. I will pause the video and will be back as soon as download is over. After we have downloaded, we will extract and delete all the unnecessary files and download additional stuff for a fully functional server. We will extract all in the same directory as the base files. First of all, we will create a new folder called plugins in our base directory. We will use the git command to download repo from GitHub. The link is as well in the description. Open it and click on the download command, copy the link and paste it in the terminal after the git clone command. This will download all the files from the repo in our server as a zip file. We will move now the downloaded files in the base COD4 folder we downloaded earlier. For this we will use the move command and move each folder separately. Do same for all 3 folders and files. Now we will open our Open Game panel and set up our first server. Make sure to be logged in as an administrator. Our first step will be to go to Administration, then Game Servers and click on Add a New Game Server button. We will select our VPS IP, but in case you have multiple VPS, choose the one you downloaded the files on. Now we going to select the game, which is COD4, the user, and we'll add the server. Make sure to set the correct home path, that for us is /home/COD4/. This will be our master server that we'll use to auto-sync files between new servers. Make sure to check the tick box that says master. After this, go to Game Monitor and you will find your server. Next step is to add a new server that will be playable. For this, repeat same process as before, but assign a port as well for this one. After this we will use the remote sync option for a fast copy of files. After the process we will start the server and connect to it to make sure it is working. Open COD4 and connect to the server using the IP address and port. As you can see, our server is configured and running. Now we are going to install B3 for this server. Our first step in installing Big Brother Bot is to download the necessary files and set up the requirements. For this we have to download the files from GitHub, link in description, and set up Python and pip to install all B3 requirements. Use the git clone command and download the B3 files to your VPS or dedicated server. We will install Python, python-mysqldb and pip as well. To install the necessary requirements, we will run some commands that will be in description. Now we have to set up the B3 requirements using the pip command. This will automatically install all additional stuff that is needed to run B3. We will also have to import the B3 database in order to work. For that, open phpMyAdmin on your PC, create a new database, user, and password, and import the database from your PC. The next step is to add the database details as well as COD4 details in the B3 config. For that we need to get the database username, password, and IP for database logins and the COD4 log and port. Now we are going to start the B3 in a screen to make sure it is connecting to the server. We will create a new user and run the B3 with it. If the connection is successful, the B3 will show up in your server. As you can see, the B3 started and connected to our server. You can now gain admin access and control your server. To add B3 in Open Game Panel, follow same instructions as did with the servers. If you like this video, hit the like button and comment below what you want see in our next videos.